I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling real Tokyo Drift right now. I drive. Yeah, we're the, what are the Teriyaki Boys? What's the name of the band? Ding, 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 ding.
I know what we were talking about.
Welcome back, everybody. Clint today with Classic Firearms, and we're up here in northern New Hampshire at the Team O'Neill Rally School. We've got Brent with us. Thanks so much, man. Dude, it's been so fun so far, and we're really excited for what you guys got in store for us. And tell us, Brent, really quick, you know, what is Team O'Neill?
So Team O'Neill's a driving facility. We have about 600 acres of property up here. It's all loose surface, it's all gravel. So if you need any sort of loose surface training, anything like that, in my opinion, we're the world leader at it.
Yeah, so how long have you been with Team O'Neill?
I've been at Team O'Neill since 2012.
Gotcha, and you've done a little bit of driving?
Yeah, I started racing back in 2008. I came here as a student back then and started racing after, and then basically I moved up here when they hired me.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. So you've been doing this for a little while.
Yes, sir.
And man, well, you guys got a whole lineup of instructors also, which is really cool. So there's about, what, 9 or 10 of us students out here, and so we've got pretty much an instructor for, you know, multiples of us, and it's really cool so far, just getting a lot of y'all's background and up here, and then seeing what you guys can do. And I see that Subaru WRX over there. That's also got me a little excited. But anyway, I know you guys got a couple of courses set up for us, so let's run into it.
If you guys ever watching your rally videos and you hear someone rambling about stuff, this is what they're reading. So you can go as fast as you possibly can down a road you've only seen at a low speed. So if you really want to get good at stage rally, you got to get good at notes, which most Americans aren't, because this takes a lot of time and patience, and you guys know the mentality of here, just drive fast, take chances. Left foot braking. Some of you guys have done some other driving training. The big takeaways for this, points of contact is huge. So make sure your heel is planted on the ground, where if you kind of ride up on the ball of your foot, again, you're going to put a lot of pressure into that thing, and you're just going to end up locking the wheels every single time. So points of contact are big with the heel, and then make sure you're sort of just to tip your toe on that pedal. All right, this is how we're actually going to get these cars to turn. So with these little Fiestas, our contact patch per tire is only about this big. That's not a lot when you're trying to go flat out on a vehicle. So you have to add more weight on that tire to increase the contact patch to give it more traction. If I add a little bit of weight on it, what's the bottom of that tire do? Right, starts to expand. So now that tire has way more grip than anything else. So there's 3 things I have as a control for a driver to put weight on the front of the vehicle. Add brakes, lift off your gas, add a little bit of steering, our suggestion. Because if you're going down the road with the wheel straight, there's very little rolling resistance. But as soon as you crank in a little bit of steering, you now have resistance, which will put a little bit of weight forward.
All right, Brent, so I see some cones set up there. I see what looks like just a circle skid pad and a little bit of a slalom course. Tell us what we're about to hop into, man.
So yeah, we just got out of the classroom, just kind of laid the groundwork of how we make all these principles work, but now we're gonna go apply it out in the skid pad. We're gonna do a lot of left foot braking and really rotate the car, or put the weight on the front of the car to make the car rotate, and then work on releasing a little bit of brake to put the weight back in the rear to straighten the vehicle back out. Yeah. Once we get good at that, then we're gonna move on to the slalom, and we're gonna go lefts and rights, and just working a lot of forward and back weight transfer by utilizing braking in the turn.
That's pretty cool. About how long is that slalom track?
It's gonna be probably 200 or so yards. It's 6 turns, and for the introductory part of it, we keep everything sort of equally paced and then equally offset with each other.
Right.
That way we try to build as much consistency as possible.
All right, cool. So my goal is to catch the guy in front of me. Let's do it.
Yes.
So out here at Team O'Neill, we're learning a little bit of rally racing techniques in our very fancy Ford Fiestas over here. In fact, I think we need a Team Classic Firearms, because my new hobby, on top of the already expensive hobby of firearms, is gonna be rally racing, because this shit is fun. All right, now, something that I've always done myself was go too fast on back roads and learn how to, you know, lose control. But what I'm learning out here now is actually, well, weight distribution and weight management of the vehicle has a lot more to play with steering than I would think. Now, before we move on much further, though, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, wait a minute, isn't this a firearms channel? Why the hell are we learning about rally racing? Because I think we're gonna incorporate the two a little bit later.
So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're out here driving around in a circle. Now I'm not looking to hold this perfect circle drift going around this whole thing. I'm trying to develop left foot braking skills, and I'm trying to develop some weight transfer skills. Now how we're gonna do that is all by transferring weight. To transfer the weight, we're doing it just with the brake pressure.
Got it.
So if I go out there and I have a little bit of gas on and I set my steering wheel here and I'm driving around, that's fine. I can drive around all day long like that, right? And I can control everything with those. Now I start driving a little bit spicier, adding some more gas. That weight is actually transferring to the back. When you transfer the weight to the back, you're taking the weight off the front, which means you have less grip. I've got to transfer some weight back to those front tires by adding in a brake on top of the gas. All right, now get after it. Hold that steering right there. All right. And use a whole bunch of gas. Okay. And then when you want the car rotating, just get some of that weight forward, giving grip to those turning tires. Right. Don't turn more, right? Remember, we want to keep that steering wheel there. Squeeze the brakes to turn. Looking that way. Braking. There you go. And then release the brake to go straight. Brake again to turn more. Release to build up some momentum. Squeeze the brakes to turn. Brake hard. There you go. Not just a quick dab. Hold it longer.
How's it going?
Dude, it's going so well. This shit is fun. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Team O'Neill, they know what they're doing. This stuff is really cool. Learning a lot about how the braking is actually helping with the steering. Keep that, pretty much that consistent acceleration throughout the entire stall. I mean, it's pretty sweet. It's a lot of fun. We got Travis with us this time. I guess I can get strapped in. So big shout out to Surefire for bringing us out here to the Team O'Neill Rally School, who gave us a little bit of a lesson today and some rally cross, rally driving. And I gotta tell you guys, it is a lot of fun. Again, learning the weight distribution, learning how to actually steer into the turns, using pretty much the accelerator is just an on-off button, and then doing everything with your brake. It is a lot of fun, and who would have thought these Ford Fiestas would be that much fun? Anyway, what we're about to get rolling to next is gonna be really exciting, and that's gonna be some J-turns and pit maneuvers. There's a couple of Crown Vics down there that I think we're gonna be learning how to spin each other out, and I'm just really looking forward to that. It's gonna make my road rage that much more fun. It's a whole different ball game, though. We'll talk about it more in a moment. Now John's got to try not to kill us. Gas. Turn sharp, full throttle. Oh, I forgot to change gears.
Awesome. Yeah, Clint, so what'd you think about doing some reverse 180s?
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm pretty, I love it. I love it. I mean, the fact that you can just whip the car around, good time. But now we're about to hop into the Crown Vics over here, which Looks like I got a built-up bumper, man.
Yeah, you see these wonderful steel bumpers. We use these cars for doing pit maneuvers. This is just so we can get nice, consistent repeatability without destroying the car too terribly much.
Right, gotcha. So I know we haven't started just yet, but if you could give me a couple of hints or tips, what would you say would be your biggest advice when it comes to pit maneuvering?
So a lot of the things that we need, one, left foot braking, which we just did this morning, and you utilize that to really sort of match your speed to the car in front of you. And then honestly, it's not as aggressive as what most people think or what the movies make it seem like.
Yeah.
You really just want to sort of nudge up against the bumper and just easily push them out of the way rather than trying to slap them out of the way.
Right, got it. Okay, well, hey, that sounds pretty interesting. I think I can handle that. But now it's really cool to see like all of the crawl, walk, run, right? So crawling was actually getting used to that left foot braking, and now we're going to see how that's going to be implemented with the pit maneuvering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, Brent, let's do it, man, and hopefully, I want to go after Luke. Where's Luke at in TFB?
I got my speed. I'm going to slide out. Little love tap. Messy. Oh yeah, that's definitely messy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Damn, I wish I had my glasses on that one. I didn't.
So he got a little deep on us.
Yeah, I saw that.
Initially, and you see how we rolled around the front of his car, kind of a secondary crash at that point.
Yeah.
If you get too deep on him, they spend a lot of time in front of you. You end up kind of a rolling T-bone effect. And you can get a lot of vehicle damage in that case. Stay close, go, go, go. Stay right with him, stay right with him. Go, 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 stay right with him. Slide out, touch, drive into him. Turn now. Yep, so you pulled too far up. So you didn't control your speed with the brake, so you got too far ahead of him, didn't you?
Yeah, got it.
So that's where that left foot braking comes in, is to control that speed and to hold the vehicle back until you get the load of him on you.
Got it.
Gas, 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 gas. Control it with the brake. Control it with the brake. There you go. Gas, 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 gas. Control it with the brake. Slide out. Lean on him. Lean on him hard. Go. Right? You feel the load of his vehicle. That's a key component to the pit working.
All right, guys, we're finishing the day off. Brent, explain to us exactly what's getting ready to take place.
So what we've done today, we've done a lot of slalom stuff, and then we've also done some pit maneuvers, and then also some reverse 180s. So what we're going to do is culminate some of these things together. So we're going to do some reverse 180s mixed with the slalom that we learned a couple hours ago. We're going to put these guys on a stopwatch and see who can do it in one shot the best.
All right, man. Well, I am known to actually focus a lot on speed and not accuracy. So today I'm going to try to make a compromise, not hit any cones and not make a really bad clutch smell.
Yes, smooth is fast.
Smooth is fast. All right, let's do it. Thanks again, Brent. It's been
thank
awesome.
you, Clint. Thanks for coming out.
What happened?
Oh, dude, literally, the sun was in my eyes. I saw no cones, so I just went straight. It worked out.
Going too fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Second place, Ray 104.
Right on. Nice.
Third place, Ian 106, but wrong side of the cone, so I'm not sure.
Hey, he's used to driving on the left side.
Our in-house expert, Brent, got a 1-minute flat. Luke was 125. Clint, I'm sorry. You went around a lot of cones on the
Dude, I couldn't see.
Let's see. Eric 114, Ian 106, Chris 102.5, Scott 107,
Ivan also around a lot of wrong places. Tom 114, Ray 104, Andrew 112, and John 112.
So again, big thank you to Surefire for bringing us out here to the Team O'Neill Rally School, where we learned how to do some pit maneuvers, we learned how to do a little bit of rallying, do the slalom, we learned all about doing some 180s, and on top of that we learned how to actually use the weight balance of the car to turn and use the brakes to turn instead of the accelerator. Dude, it was a good time, all right? So I hope you guys learned something too. But now to end the video out, I think I'm just gonna hop in this WRX here, and does this thing go fast, man?
No.
No? All right, we're about to find out.
Man, hard telling, not knowing.
Let's put this harness on. See you guys.